What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ghost. I'm coming to you from a house. I'm making this video to speak on part 3 of surviving a lease purchase. Uh, as in part 1, we talked about getting, the home front set up and the home front squared away, getting your budget established at home and your budget for the truck and the road. Part 2, we talked about getting your business account established, utilizing the DUNS number with getting a business credit card for emergencies. We talked about getting your business banking account set up and your payroll, having the business checking, savings, and payroll account, and separating your money accordingly. And now we're going to get into the paperwork, staying organized, and the bookkeeping side of surviving a lease purchase. Alright, first and foremost, to do that, you must, there's plenty of softwares, plenty of things out there that you can use to stay organized and stay compliant. There's QuickBooks, which, is really expensive. But if you want to save yourself some time and money, and a headache, you have, like, I use Mac, so you have stuff called, there's a app that's called Numbers, which any Mac or Apple user would know something about it. But what you do is you download it, and for me, I use Numbers to keep track of my fueling. It tells me my MPG. It gives me my cent per mile. It gives me all of that. So that's what helps me with that. When it comes to my fueling, I use 2 different Excel spreadsheets for my loads and my receipts. Anytime I get, I can use fuel, cat scales, whatever. I have an Excel spreadsheet. I input all that on, and it just keeps me organized. And then what I do is I'll print it out at the end of the month, and then I'll file it along with a bank statement, with my copies of my settlements, stuff like that. Put all that in a file and then file it at the end of the month. And I also use this right here, which is a Epson portable scanner. When I'm on the truck and I like to scan receipts or something like that, this is my best friend. I also use it to transflow too, if I need to. I'll show you guys the box. It was about 80 bucks at Office Depot. It's called the Epson Workforce DS30. Really good tool. I had a white one, but I lost it, so I had to buy a new one. And it comes in, it scans in color and black and white, and it also saves in JPEG or PDF format. And you can also set it up to where it'll save it in certain folders. I also use a hard drive to store my stuff because I don't like overloading my computer with a whole bunch of junk. And also, getting a portable printer will help you out too. If you're on the go and you can't print something off, having a portable printer that you can just plug up to your stuff and then inside the truck print, do whatever you need to do, it'll save you a whole lot of headache when it comes to if you need to say somebody sends you a permit or something. They can email it to you, print it right off there, right then and there, and you'll be straight. Or you gotta print something, because you never know, it's trucking. Also, having an Excel spreadsheet for your load and revenue comes in handy too, because it tells you exactly how much you're making, and then on top of your Excel spreadsheet to show how much you're putting out spending. I mean, it'll help you out in the long run. It'll really it'll keep you organized and let you see if you're budgeting right, if you're budgeting wrong, where you're spending too much money, where you need to save, where you need to spend more. It'll really show that, especially when it comes to breakdowns. You'll really see how much you're spending on breakdowns. And I mean, you just got to stay on top of it. I know you could be like crazy busy, and you can forget, and you can, it won't be bad to have, someone at home that you can, give some of that work to. It might help you out. Unless you want to do it all yourself. I mean, either way, it'll help you. And also, having a good tax and CPA person can help you out also. It really keeps you, compliant with the tax codes and the law and everything else at the end of the year. And, your payroll company, they will send you stuff that tells you, hey, this is what you did. They take care of your quarterly taxes and everything else for you. So you don't have to worry about that. So you'll be straight on that end. And also, I'll show you basically a preview of what numbers is like. It's basically right here. This is numbers. As you can see, I have, this isn't mine, but this is like a rough draft that I put together. But as you can see, it tells you your miles, the states, your miles per gallon, cent per mile. And then over here, it's the Excel to tell you how much I'm spending every month, basically, on stuff. And I also have one for my loads, too, to show, how much I made and my truck brought in for the month. And then this tells me how much my truck spent for the month. So, it really comes in handy and really helps keep me organized. And, yeah. It's a major key to, being a successful owner-op, surviving a lease purchase, surviving really financing a truck, just surviving, period. That right there is it's key. So yeah, I hope this video helped out some people, I hope you learned something. Be on the lookout for part 4 and 5. I said I was just going to do 3 parts, but I think I'm going to extend it to 4 and 5. So yeah, it's your boy Ghost. Love, peace, prosperity. I got more videos that I'm about to drop on all sorts of subjects. So yeah, hope everybody has a nice time. Hope you learned something from the video. Got to finish up with what I'm doing. I'm getting, this little clothing line together. In the final stages of getting it all set in stone. So yeah. Love, peace, prosperity. I hope everybody's having a good night. Yeah, I will see y'all later. Deuces.